I'm now going to do the review for the final exam, chapters 1 through 3, page 4. Number 23 asks if line 1 and line 2 are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. These would be, you'd have to look at 1/3 as the slope here. Okay, so for line 1, how do I know that? Because of y is equal to mx plus b. And then in line 2, the slope is 3. You have to ask yourself the question, if it's parallel, they're going to be the same, so we know it's not parallel. If it's perpendicular, they're going to be reciprocals. Well, they are reciprocals, but they also have to have opposite signs, which they don't. So they are neither. Write the equation in slope-intercept form for the given information. So I'm not going to do all of this for you, but I'll help you set them up. 24 should be a relatively easy one. We know y is equal to mx plus b, where m is my slope and b is my y-intercept. They give this to it, so you just need to plug that in. You plug in m, the value of m for m. Oops. Give me a second. Right there. And you plug in the value of b right there. Number 25. You know the slope of -3, so m is equal to -3, passing through the points 5, 4. So I'm going to label this x1, y1. It's our first point. That's where that little subset 1 comes from. I'm now going to use the point-slope formula. I'm going to plug in my values. Y minus y1 is equal to -3 for my slope times x minus x1, and x1's 5. I now need to solve for y. I'm going to distribute the -3, which gives me -3x plus 15 is equal to y minus 4. I still need to solve for y, so I'm now going to add 4 and add 4. That's going to give me y is equal to -3x plus 19. And that's my final answer. Number 26, I'm not going to do all of it for you because I just showed you how to use point-slope formula on number 25, but I will help you get started. In this question, they just give you 2 points. I would suggest labeling them first. And we need to find the slope. So we say m is equal to -9 minus 5 over 4 minus a -3. Notice that right here. So we take 4 minus a -3, which means it turns to a positive. That's going to give you -14 over 7, which is -2. Now you're going to take your first point, although it really doesn't matter, and you're going to use point-slope formula again. Y minus 5 is equal to -2 times x plus 3. Note right here, it's x minus x1, but since our -3 is negative, it turns into a positive. I'm going to let you solve for y now, just like you did in number 25. Number 27, we want a line that is parallel to y is equal to 4x minus 8 and goes through 8, comma -2. Well, right away, I'm going to label those points, x1, y1. I'm then going to say, okay, my slope is 4, and we know that it's parallel. Our new line is parallel. Hey, guys. Our new line is parallel. Well, parallel slope means it has to be the same as that 4. So our slope is still 4. I'm now going to plug it into point-slope formula. Y minus y1, well, notice it's a negative, so it's going to be y plus 2 is equal to 4 times x minus 8. And again, you need to solve for y, just like you did before in number 25. I'm finally going to discuss number 28, and forgive me for rushing, but you can rewind and watch again. Okay. We have y is equal to 1/3 x plus 3. We have a point -2, 1. Again, I'm going to put x1, y1. I have my slope here. Well, what's my new slope going to be? It's got to be perpendicular to this. So my new slope is actually going to be the reciprocal with the opposite sign. And now I plug it in to my point slope formula, and I solve for y. Again, just take note that I have a negative x here, and when it's x minus x1, that turns into a positive. Solve for y, just like we did in number 25. And I am now done with page 4 of the review.